name is Ashley. Today I'm gonna prepare you beets leaf stuffing. So these are from my garden. We use the beets and now we're going to use the leaves. What you have to do first, of course, wash it very well. We need 3 onions, 4 cups of tomatoes. We need 1 bunch of parsley. We need bunch of mint. We need red pepper, 1 bell pepper. We need cup of rice. This is a pearl rice. That's what you need for this. It has to be pearl rice. They call Egyptian rice. And we need 1 head of garlic, 1.5 lemon juice, which I can say half a cup of lemon juice, and 3/4 cup of oil, and then salt and pepper. And it's optional if you have pomegranate juice, about spoon or 2 tablespoons or 1 tablespoon. So this is what we need for this. Now we have to start. We put the water over here already to boil. We have to take the leaves. While it's fresh, you don't have to cut it. While it has handle, it's easier. We just have to put in, and we're just gonna make it, the leaf to become limp. So what we do is we have to cut them, we have to take the stem out, and we're gonna use the leaf. So let's keep this boiling for 1 to 2 minutes. Let's push this in while I keep the stem on to pull it out. There you go. See? What it does, it makes it softer. So this way, when you roll it, it will be easier to roll. And then put it in a plate like this. It's not hard, it's very simple. And I have to tell you, it has a lot of good vitamins in it. Do not throw them away when you picked up your beets. So use them and enjoy them. All right? This is really healthy vegetable, it is. Even the beets itself, it has a lot of vitamins in it. Okay, now this recipe, you can use this for grape leaves. This is vegetarian, I want to say. You can use with the grape leaves if you have grapevine in your garden. You can use for eggplant stuffing, or you can use for bell pepper or anything, cabbage, whatever you want. I picked up some grape leaves too from my garden. The grape leaves, when you boil it, at least give a minute. It will make it a little bit softer. And make sure you pick up the soft one, the fresh one. Sometimes they sell it in a market, whatever. They are really, really hard. But when you buy it, when you pick up from your garden, make sure they are all fresh. It is. So this fire, let's put on this one here. So meantime, we can prepare our own stuffing. So first, what you do, you put your 3/4 cup of oil. We're gonna put our onion. This is 3 cups of onion. This is very important to be this much onion. More it is, it's more delicious. And you know that it's gonna get softer, but it will give very delicious taste in your food. So you have to let it just soften it a little bit. And meantime, you'll open it because we need the leaves. So what you have to do is you have to slice it in the middle. First, cut the stem to make it easier. If you want, you can make it big ones like this, but I'll recommend you, because it's pretty much leaf. It's big, good size, so you need to slice it like this way. Okay, cut in the middle, just like this. And the stems you can use. I want to say over here I have yellow bell pepper too. Some of them are sweet, some of them is hot. It depends. If you like to put hot, you can. You'll cut the stem first. You'll slice it in the middle. In case if the big part it's very hard for you, you won't be able to roll it. You can roll this sideways, or you can roll it like this way. So, but in case if you roll like this, it might be a little hard for you, disturb you. So take the hard part. Don't keep it on. And softer it is, it's better for you. Okay, like this, one more, and I'm sure you got the idea. And this dish, it will be Very, very delicious. I'll guarantee you it will melt in your mouth. It's really healthy food it is. The grape leaves is ready too. You don't need to cook too much. Just let it change the color, just the way it is. Like it's about 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, and keep it one side. Put in a strainer so the liquid will run down, so when you use it, it will be easier for you to separate them. Because when it's wet, sometimes it's hard, so this way it will be easier. And when you pick the leaves, make sure you cut the stems. We don't need the stem, but you leave it just the way it is. And in case if you're gonna roll it, when you're gonna stuff it, I should say, you put the shiny part, the bottom, and you put the back part up. So when we put the food in the middle, the stuffing, we have to, when we roll it, the shiny part stays outside. And when you cook, it will shine and it will look beautiful for your guests. We don't need to make it red or anything. All we need to make it translucent. Okay? So, now this one is done. We're gonna put the bell pepper. And what's the seasoning you need? It's you need all salt and pepper, black pepper, and that's it. Now the vegetables, they don't need to cook at this minute so much. All it needs to be combined together and just get a little softer. This is such a nice pan that it doesn't stick or anything. All right, now we're gonna add the mint. Like I said, they don't need to cook too much. All it needs to become softer. We put the garlic at the end. Usually people, they put the garlic with the onion. You'll put it at the end. All right, now we have to put the parsley. The tomato we have to put at last. All right, now that it's softened this, now we have to put the rice. The rice is not cooked, and if it's a pearl rice, do not wash it. It's clean. What we need is the starch to be into the food. Okay, this is 1 cup of rice it is. There you go. Now we're gonna saute this for a few minutes. At least 2 to 3 minutes we need this before we add any water or anything. It's really easy recipe. It just, this dish, it needs a little bit patient because it's a little work, but it's worth it every minute of the work that you do. One thing, like I always say, do not put the salt. You can always add at the end because the salt, we're gonna cook still, and if you put the salt, it's gonna burn under, like it's gonna touch it. Now we're gonna put the garlic. Now we have to mix it once in a while. I'm just mixing it, but it's good to mix it because now the rice, because it's absorbing the liquid, the oil. So we have to try to mix it so we won't burn it. Okay, now we have to put our tomato. And everything you slice it small because we're gonna wrap it into the vegetables. We don't want big pieces to give us a hard time to roll it. So try to cut your vegetables, your tomatoes and onion at least. Chop them small. Now this dish, it doesn't need tomato paste or anything, but if you want, you can put pepper paste, which I'm gonna make a recipe for you guys. Now I can put the black pepper, and you put as much as you want. It's your taste of your mouth, however you like. You can put a little bit red pepper. You can put chili, you can put not spicy. And then we're gonna put couple tablespoons if you want. It's optional. What it does, it gives a little bit pomegranate taste. It just gives delicious taste. Now at the end, we're gonna add the lemon juice. Now we're gonna put just half a cup of water on this, and we're gonna cover it, and we're gonna cook it very slow for maybe 10 to 15 minutes, just the rice to come a little bit soft. It's not gonna cook complete, just a little bit, because after we wrap that, we're gonna cook it again. We're not gonna eat like this. So it needs the stuffing to be cooked. Now I'm putting 1 cup of water, and that's it. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna cover it and lower it, and once in a while we mix it. It's gonna be from 10 to 15 minutes, not much, okay? Remember, we didn't put the salt because I don't want the salt to burn it. Because every time I put the salt in any food, it always touches the under. Now we're gonna cover this, and we're gonna lower the heat, medium heat, half of it, and you leave it for about 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. You'll check it. Let's put 15 minutes for now. So we're gonna cook this 15 minutes, and then we're gonna let it cool, and then we're gonna do the stuffing. Okay, we are back now. The stuffing I prepared, which I cooked about 15 minutes, and then I let it rest open. And then I turned it a couple times like this, so it will cool off. Now that it's cold and it's concentrated, like it's absorbed all the juice and liquid and everything. Now what we need is, we need the pot. The grape leaves that I was showing you, you never wrap anything and leave it just in the pot. You have to put some grape leaves under. If you don't have it, you can put the stem of the leaves, the beet leaves. You can put whatever you want, any vegetables, cabbage leaf, whatever. So what it does, it doesn't stick, because when it cooks very slower, but it might burn it. So what you have to do is, you have to always cover the bottom with some kind of a vegetable leaf, like this, okay? We're gonna need some garlic, as much as you want. We need sea rock. This is from the ocean, clean one. You have to always wash it. And we need a plate. So when we roll the stuffing, we have to cook it. We cannot just let it boil or cook. We have to cover on it and put something heavyweight. Otherwise, when you're cooking, boiling, it's gonna come up and it's gonna mess up your cooking. So you have to cover it like this. A little bit at the ends, it's okay. I will show you how to put them together. And then that's how you will cook. And you will cook maybe only 30-35 minutes, not much, because more or less it's cooked everything. Now we have to wrap it. So I prepared already over here all the vegetables. I cut it. So like I said, the shiny part, you have to put it under. We'll put it just like this. And then we'll cover it like this, and you roll it. And this is the way you do. And when this is very, very delicate vegetable it is. You cover both sides like this, and you roll it. If it's big, you can put a lot. If it's small, you put a little less. And like, that's why I said to you, when you cook that in the pot, you have to put heavy weight on it, so it doesn't float. I'm gonna do a couple more like this for you. I'm sure you know how to do it. This vegetable, it will be really, it's gonna melt in your mouth. Both sides you cover it, and you just twist it like this. Okay, and even the leaves, let me do a couple of the grape leaves. This one maybe for you it will be easier. You can leave the beets leaf bigger if you want, but you make sure that you take the stem out. So it will make it easier for you to roll it. This is the way you do. Both sides you cover it. Let me do one more. There you go. We have to cut the stem. It will be nice if you take the stem out. Have always scissor next to you in case if there is any stem, you can cut it. And this is a vegetarian dish, so it doesn't have to be like very little, because it's not gonna swell. Even this one, it's not gonna swell because it's already cooked, half cooked it is. So anyway, and then we have to stuff a little couple pepper. You can cut and you can stuff it. Now I want to show you, if you have to put them together, this is the way you have to put in your pot. You're gonna let's show like this. You're gonna put round and round, sticking this way. So when we put the dish, the plates on top, they won't float. But if you put sideways like this, from the edges, it's gonna come out. So make sure that you put them round circle like this, and I want to say every few layer, like each layer, you just put some garlic like this on top of it. Not this much, but like you spread it. And then you put another layer, another garlic, another layer, another garlic, and it will be good. One more thing we forgot, I didn't put any salt in my plate, in my dish. So now that it's cooked, like I always tell you, do not put salt after cooking. You can do it. So while I didn't put it, now I am going to put. So this way it doesn't burn your dish. Like I said, always with my dishes, when I put the salt, always it burns. When I don't put salt, everything is working okay. And then the salt it depends how much you like, how much you want. All right, now I'm gonna prepare this and I'm gonna finish it up. I'm gonna show you the result of the dish. Now the grape leaf stuffing and the beets leaves are ready. The food is ready. This is the way we cooked it. We put the stone on it and it's still very, very hot. I just turned it off. This one, it took about 40 minutes, 25 minutes I covered it. The rest of the time I left it open so the water will evaporate. Still there is some water now in it. I want to turn this upside down, but I want to empty a little bit the water now. Okay, so just to empty the juice, I was thinking it's too heavy, but I guess it's doing good. This one you have to let it cool off, of course, but I'm gonna have a guess. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put this and turn it upside down. And then this dish you can eat whole week. It's a vegetarian dish. It can stay in your refrigerator and you can eat cold. Usually we eat this cold, but while you're cooked, you can eat warm too. So I hope it will come very good. I hope we didn't burn under. Let's see. There you go. See, now you see over here the leaves that we put it under. It kind of a little bit, we have to put it so we don't burn our food. There's 3 more pieces left, but I think it came very, very beautiful. Now we have to leave this just like the way it is so it gets colder. And when it's cold, it gets a little bit harder and you can hold it and you can enjoy it. This is the dish that we call sarma. That's what the name is. So this is my grandmother, she used to do that and I learned from her. This is vegetarian one. It's very delicious, you should try it. So, thank you for watching again. And in case you made it, you like it, please subscribe my channel. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.